Good morning, guys. Today is now Thursday. Yesterday was also Thursday. Hi, Zach. Hi, Eric. How you guys doing?
Yo.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. Zach, when do we cut your hair?
I don't know.
Is that gonna happen?
I mean, as soon as they open up businesses, I guess.
I'll bring clippers to you.
No, I do not look good with a shaved head. I would lose all affection from my girlfriend.
It's not good during quarantine.
No, I can't live with that right now.
Girlfriend or your dogs?
The dogs would still love me, I think.
You smell the same. Well, cool. I came across this kind of fascinating quick video on how to sell during uncertain times, which I think obviously is really kind of pertinent to everyone's situation now. But I wanted to get your guys' take on this. So the idea is today, and this is the first time we'll try it, we'll stream the video on this video, so kind of a video in a video, and we'll watch it with you guys. Afterwards, Zach, myself, and Eric will kind of round up and give our initial reactions on it. Sound like a plan?
Cool. Yep.
All right, let's see if this works. Share screen, share audio. Cool, you guys see that?
Yep.
Sweet. All right.
Yep, perfect.
Let's think about a fast formula to be able to
Just to check, can you guys hear that?
Yep.
sell to the marketplace in uncertain times. It's actually important that we continue to sell because we need to continue to drive business. And there's three things that people must feel from you for them to be clients of yours. As we sell to people right now, the immediate moment, right now, people need an answer from you to their pain. And you need to be able to provide that solution to their number one pain. And if on top of that, they have a sense that there's a future focus, there's hope on top of this. When they know that you can help them with their immediate pain right now, but it comes from a bigger place, a bigger picture that you have knowledge of, that future hope turns into them feeling safer with you. And if people don't feel safer with you, then why should they buy from you? If you can help them with their number one pain right now, the immediate thing they're confronting, and then you can also help them with their fears, their near-term fears, the next 6 to 8 to 12 weeks, and you can help them with their fear, particularly their number one fear over what might happen over the next 12 weeks, and they know that you can help them with that pain, they feel more stable. If they feel safer and more stable with you, now there's something that you can offer them. But if, as you help them with that fear, they also know that you have a bigger picture of the future. When we get out of this, when it's time, we can look at how you move forward, they can also feel more hopeful. You have three challenges right now in your marketplace in order to be able to continue to drive business. If you're in a market that is still in an industry that is active, those three challenges are to make your current clients and future clients feel safer when they deal with you, feel more stable when they deal with you, and feel more hopeful when they deal with you. Do not become the messenger of gloom. Do not become the person that's defeated in the marketplace. Do not be that person that says, oh, it's dreadful, isn't it? Be that person that says, yeah, these are unprecedented times, but on the other side, we've got a bigger picture of where we think our clients can get to. Right now, let's help you with this thing that's the immediate challenge. There's some things we can put in place while we're doing that to help you deal with what you're probably concerned about just in the near future. And then when we come out of that, when it's the right time, we can talk about moving forward. They need to feel safer, they need to feel more stable, and they need to be able to be hopeful just because they're interacting with you. You are the product in the marketplace today, not the thing that you do. People are buying feelings, and they're buying feelings that allow them to hold on to a sense of safety, stability, and hopefulness. be that provider in the marketplace, and you will find new opportunity, new products that you probably haven't taken to the market before that will become immensely valuable on the other side of this. But you will also serve people in a powerful way. You will serve people that need that immediate help, need that reduction of fear, and need to be able to be hopeful because of the people that they're working with.
Yep.
Well,
That's pretty good stuff.
there's a lot.
I love it.
Makes total sense. I mean, and he does a really good job. There's not much to harp on that other than maybe explain that how this is done at a micro gym level or yoga studio or spin or whatever it is. But I mean, he does a really eloquent job at breaking that down very, very simply. But every time you interact with, I mean, just think about every time you interact with a person that's potential client of yours, like walk into the gym, and you should be addressing exactly what he's talking about. What's their primary concern? What is their pain? Whether it's like they have low self-confidence with their image, or they have like a physical injury or something like that, or they just want to get into a routine versus making them feel more stable in their buying option with you, and then also more hopeful in the sense that they will get further and further away from those pain points the longer they stay with you. That's a great and probably powerful video for a lot of people, a lot of business owners.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I would agree 100%. These aren't just principles to be placed into action today. I mean, that would be a cornerstone, not just of sales procedure, but of, understanding relationships, human to human, in the sales process, just in the relationship process. So these are pivotal. I mean, if folks don't recognize this today, or if they don't recognize that this is something that needs to be an everyday occurrence, it's even more so important today. People are hypersensitive, hyper fearful, high anxiety. A lot of folks, high depression. They, like you said, you're the product, not what you're selling. That's huge.
Right. And I think the beauty of this is he did a very good job of simplifying and making it easy to understand. I think a lot of people kind of innately know about these concepts and areas they need to focus on, but it's typically too big to manage, too big to understand, too big to apply. And I guess, there's not really much that we can refute about this. The next step is really just how can we apply this in a vastly different marketplace, vastly different environment than we're all typically used to. Now everything is virtual, is either a phone call or a chat or a video share of some sort.
Where do you think the majority of gym owners today struggle? Do they forget this? They never had it in the first place. They're reluctant to break out of what they normally do. Where do you think would be a good spot for them to reflect on?
Right now, I think people are making a lot of assumptions and maybe not reaching out to their customers and member base to really understand what those needs, pain points, and concerns are. And more so just making assumptions. And this isn't also me making an assumption. I have no idea. But are gym owners doing enough to really understand what it is that their members really need? Is it just an online class is what they need? That's probably not enough, but are you asking your community exactly what they need? And that's how you'll find out what those pain points are, what those concerns are.
It depends. I mean, I've seen this occur a couple different ways. One, I mean, this video is a bigger picture look at sales, really. But Eric said this, I mean, applies to so much more. But I feel like there are a lot of specifically affiliate owners, but just small business owners in the fitness industry in general that don't really like sales. They shy away from sales, right? We've discussed this before. And so they they think they're being manipulative, or they maybe had a bad sales experience at a car dealership, so they're like, oh, I'm never going to pressure anybody like that. But this is basically getting business owners to look at sales in a different light. It's not manipulative as much as it is finding a way to help people, right? Which is what the majority of people sign up or go into business for, other than to make money. But I think coaches and trainers at the affiliate level or the small business level, not the owners, would benefit from watching this, because I mean, if the business owner is having a hard time being a good salesperson to begin with, then they're probably not doing the best job at training their people to be good salespeople. But I mean, I had a point that I was going to, actually. I forgot it.
Well, sales is a good thing. Sales is a good thing if you.
It is. A lot of people don't believe that, though.
You are helping, because
right.
You can help people that aren't within your circle or within your reach.
Right.
So you need to build some type of connection, and for better or worse, that connection is facilitated through a sales process. Whether or not real exchange there, like a monetary exchange, you're still selling someone on your expertise for them to trust you. Right.
Yep. And I mean, and that value exchange needs to do exactly what he was talking about. I mean, if you do your best job of making someone feel safer, more stable, and then hopeful, then they're more than likely going to buy with you versus the next person that didn't do that. I think I don't know if it's an overwhelming preclusion or if it's like a standpoint in the fitness industry where it's like, hey, as long I offer my product and take it or leave it. Like if you don't like I don't have to do anything else. The product, CrossFit, spin, yoga, martial arts, the Krav Maga, whatever it is, will sell itself. And if you want it, then you can come up and you can sign up for it. But I mean, because there's so many options out there, it's like your business needs to do those three things in order to make sure that someone just doesn't go get that same product elsewhere. And it's not the same product. I get that. You get that as a business owner. To the customer,
in the eyes of the consumer.
Exactly.
Yep. If you allow your product to be commoditized down to simply the product, then you lose.
Yep. Absolutely. And that's actually more about what this video is speaking to. It's just, how do you do that in the short term? Like, you can't walk into very few. Like, I can walk into 5 different CrossFit affiliates, spend 30 minutes there, and walk out 30 minutes at each place. And I will have a general understanding of which product I think is better based off of an immediate impression. But it's probably not going to be a fair valuation, especially if I'm someone that's never done CrossFit before, right? Same thing with yoga, same thing with spin, whatever. So this process of making someone feel more safe, more stable, and more hopeful is a way of getting them a better understanding of the product or service that you are going to be able to provide them in a shorter amount of time, so they can make a more educated buying decision. Who here like signs up at a gym because it's their only option? Not here on this call, but signs up at the gym because it's their only option. And then like a year later, they're like, oh my God, I never thought I would love this gym so much, because they had no idea what the value that they'd be getting. Right. Yeah. And so doing this just communicates it faster.
Exactly. Well, good. I think that's an awesome takeaway. For anyone watching this video, we'll link the original Simon Bowen video below. But watch it again. Let us know what you guys are coming up with in terms of how you can dive into those questions of how to provide, or I guess show how your business or you can provide a more safe, more stable, more hopeful solution in this time. We'd love to see what you guys virtually, exactly. I feel like collectively we can come up with some really, really awesome ideas to share with the rest of the community. So definitely watch the video below and link, and comment on what you guys are going through. We'd love to see what those responses are. Gentlemen, thank you for a enlightening conversation today. I feel smarter.
Yeah, you got it, man. I love it.
All right, guys, we'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, share it with your friends, and leave some comments below. Thanks, guys.